Hey, hey. Tizu, bro, friendly. Hello, bro. ഞാൻ ഭയങ്കര മെസ്സി. മച്ചു ഫുഡ് കഴിച്ചോ? ഫുഡ് കഴിക്കാറില്ലടാ രാത്രി വല്ലപ്പോഴും. വല്ലതൊക്കെ വല്ല വറവൊക്കെ കഴിക്കും. അർജു, ഹലോ ബ്രോ. ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാം. ബ്രോ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ആണോ റാങ്ക് പുഷാണോ? ഞാൻ പാട്ടി. ഈ സീസണിൽ ഞാൻ ഡിവിഷൻ കളിച്ചിട്ടില്ല. അപ്പൊ ഞാൻ വെറുതെ കളിച്ച് നോക്കാന്ന് വിചാരിച്ച്. മാച്ച് കളിച്ച് നോക്കിയാലാ? ഒറ്റ കളി കളിച്ചിട്ടില്ല. ബ്രോ എപ്പോഴാ ഉറങ്ങാറ്? നമ്മൾ ലൈവ് നിർത്തി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നേരെ കിടന്നുറങ്ങും. ഒരു കളി ഡിവിഷനിൽ കളിച്ചോക്കട്ടെ എങ്ങനെയുണ്ടെന്ന് മാച്ച് മേക്കിങ്. എന്നിട്ട് നമുക്ക് ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാം. വിജിത്ത് ഹായ്. വേൾഡ് കപ്പ് കാണാൻ എവിടെ സമയം? മെക്സിക്കോ സൗത്തോ നല്ല വല്ല കളിയാണ്ട വന്നാൽ തന്നെ കാണാൻ പറ്റാറില്ല. മെക്സിക്കോ സൗത്ത് ആഫ്രിക്ക ന്യൂ പാക്ക് എന്തെങ്കിലും എടുക്കണ്ടോ? ന്യൂ പാക്ക് എന്ത് പാക്ക്? തീർച്ചയായും കിട്ടണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ പാക്ക് സ്പിൻ ചെയ്യണം. ഇല്ലടാ, പാക്ക് സ്പിൻ ചെയ്യാനില്ല. ഞാൻ ഈ ഉള്ള 900 റിയോ ഫെർണാണ്ടൊക്കെ വരാണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ കറക്കാന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചാണ്. ഹാഷിം എത്ര മണി വരെ ഉണ്ടാവും? 11 മണിയല്ലേ? ഒരു 2 മണി 2:30 വരെ ഉണ്ടാവും. തൊപ്പിഷ് അറിഞ്ഞോ? ഞാൻ കണ്ട്. പൊളി സാധനം. ബുഫൺ ടോപ്പാണ്. പക്ഷെ എൻ്റെ ഒരു സ്മൈക്കിൾ ഉണ്ടല്ലോ, വർത്ത് അല്ല എനിക്ക് ആള്. നെയ്മറിയോ വരുമോ? ഏയ് ഇനിയിപ്പോ വരുമൊന്നുമില്ല. വല്ല ഷോർട്ട് ടൈം ഒക്കെ വരുമായിരിക്കും. വന്നാലും എടുക്ക് സെറ്റാണ്. വാണ്ടേക്ക് വരില്ലല്ലോ. വാണ്ടേക്ക് വരുമോ നോക്കാം. ഡിഫൻഡർ വേണം ഇനി വേണ്ടത് അത്യാവശ്യം. മോളില് അത്യാവശ്യം 8 ഇബ്രാഹിമോവിച്ച്, അറ്റാക്ക് മിഡ്ഫീൽഡ് 107ന്റെ ബെല്ലിങ് കൊണ്ട്, പിന്നെ 105ന്റെ മെസ്സി ഉണ്ട്. ഉണ്ട്. അപ്പം അങ്ങനെ കുറച്ച് പേരുണ്ട്. അപ്പം അറ്റാക്കിങ് വേണ്ട, ഡിഫെൻസീവ് മിഡ്ഫീൽഡും ഇതൊക്കെയാണ് വേണ്ടത്.
In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as Yamal! And that caused a fair bit of alarm. A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did. Rivaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rivaldo. Oh, he's been flattened there. No foul, says the referee. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a... Tries one from range. And over.
ബ്രോ F2P or F2P ആണ്, പക്ഷെ കണ്ടു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ടു വിന്നാണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു.
And it's Kimmich. And this is Shevchenko. Good take, and is he in? Has a look and plays it forward.
കോയിൻ ഓഫർ എടുക്കുക, 800,000 കോയിന് കിട്ടും, ലാഭമാണ്. പാക്ക് വരട്ടെ, സമയമുണ്ട്. ഞാൻ ഇന്നെന്തായാലും ഡിഫൻഡറൊക്കെ വരികയാണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ കലക്കാന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചാണ്. ഡിവിഷൻ കളിക്കുന്ന ഫസ്റ്റ് കളി തന്നെ തോക്കുന്നുണ്ട്, ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി തന്നെ കളിക്കാം കഴിയട്ടെ.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attack. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
ഫ്രാൻസിന്റെ പാക്ക് എടുത്താണെന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ ഇവൻ.
France have penetrated for the first time. Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team,
10 ദിവസമില്ലേ, ഇപ്പൊ തന്നെ വാങ്ങി വയ്ക്കേണ്ട കാര്യമില്ല, ദിവസത്തിനുള്ളിൽ വാങ്ങിയാ പോരെ.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. 30 minutes gone. Could move up a gear here. Bellingham. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Rivaldo. Caught offside that time.
ഷാനു, ഹായ് ബ്രോ. അവിനാഷ്, ഹായ് ബ്രോ. യുവർ ചോയ്സ്. എന്തായാലും എടുക്കണം, ഇങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ പോയി വാങ്ങാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു പരിപാടി ചെയ്യുമ്പോ നല്ല ഡിഫൻഡർ വേണ്ടേ.
Yamal. Mbappe. And he's at Shevchenko! And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
Messi, easy build, 1 lakh. 80 രൂപയ്ക്ക് കിട്ടിയാനെ. കറക്റ്റ് ഇപ്പൊ എല്ലാത്തിനും വില കൂടിയില്ലേ. നമ്മക്ക് പണി കിട്ടി, അതെങ്ങനെയാണല്ല അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എന്താ പരിപാടി അവതരിപ്പിച്ചാലും ഇത് തന്നെയാണല്ല അവസ്ഥ.
There's a probing ball. Can he get it through? And he's worked it through. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. That is a huge moment in the context of the game.
ഞാനിന്ന്
So a
സെക്കൻഡ്
big moment.
അക്കൗണ്ടായിട്ട് കളിക്കുക. ഓക്കെ ശബരി, നീ എവിടെയാണ്? ചേട്ടാ അതും
Excellent
പോയി.
save from Khan. Oh,
സുഖാണോ?
remarkable. And
സുഖാണോ
the referee has
ബ്രോ?
blown for
ഡിവിഷൻ കളിച്ച
half-time.
അനുഭവത്തിൽ
So
പറയാണ്,
steady,
കുറച്ച്
solid, and more than
കഴിഞ്ഞ
satisfactory first
പ്രാന്ത്
half.
കയറും,
They've got the lead, and that
ഹിറ്റാക്കാനുള്ള
gives them
മൈൻഡ്.
something to build on after the break. Milan
സാക്ഷി
at half-time
പലങ്ങാട്ട്.
on the
ബ്രോ
win.
സ്ഥലം എവിടെയാണ്?
1-0
തൃശ്ശൂര്
scoreline.
കൊടുങ്ങല്ലൂര്. വേൾഡ് കപ്പ് ഏത് ചാനലിലാ കാണാൻ പറ്റുക? വേൾഡ് കപ്പ് ഞാൻ നോക്കിയിട്ടില്ല. ഏത് ചാനൽ? എല്ലാത്തിലൊന്നും കിട്ടൂലെന്നാണ്. അതോ ഒരു സെറ്റപ്പ് ഉണ്ട്. നമ്മ ടീം
That is the first half
അനീഷ്
done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
അനീഷ് നന്ദലാല. GTA ഒക്കെ കളിക്കുമോ? ഇല്ലടാ, GTA ഒന്നും കളിക്കാറില്ല. ദലാല
Substitution for France. Number
ഇജാസ്.
22,
ഹായ് ബ്രോ.
Rivaldo. Number 4, Dembele.
And here is the first
Number
touch
9,
of the second half.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up.
And the shot!
പരന്നല്ലടാ, ഇത് കളിക്കാൻ
Defending it
പറ്റില്ലടാ, വെറുതെ കളിച്ച് ഡിവിഷൻ.
through. And look
ഡിബാനുഷ്.
what it means to them.
നമ്മ
This is
ടീം
a
അനീഷ്
position
നന്ദലാൽ.
of
എടാ എന്താണ്ടത്?
genuine
അനീഷ്
strength now.
നന്ദലാലേ.
A mere formality,
അച്ചമ്പി
no
കാർത്തി.
uncertainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too
ഏട്ടാ
happy. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Disappointing.
അനീഷ്
Very
എന്താണ് സംഭവം?
disappointing. He knew what
നന്ദലാലേ
he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He'll fancy himself from here. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. That's going to go
ചേടാ
well. That has been slung wide. He's picked his way through in towards the back stick. Sylvestre attempts a clearance. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Bellingham. Knocks it out wide. Bellingham. Shoots!
തങ്കപ്പൻ
No,
ഹിമ്മിച്ച്.
just not
നമ്മ
quite.
ടീം അനീഷ് സായു.
Peter, but he hit it well enough.
നമ്മ ടീം അനീഷ്. എടാ എന്താണ് സംഭവം? നന്ദലാല നന്ദല 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 നന്ദല.
And here's Forlan. Rizal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Mbappe. That's going wide left. The cutback. And he can thump it away. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Vitinha. Vitinha!
മാസ്റ്റർ യൂട്യൂബ് ലൈവ് ആണ്. അവനുമായിട്ടൊരു 1v1 കളിക്കുന്നു. അവനെ തീർത്തേരി. ഇതെന്റെ ഫ്രണ്ട്സ് ആണ്, വെറുതെ ഇടുന്നതാ. ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ. പക്ഷെ അറിയാമോ അനീഷ്? മനസ്സിലാവണ്ട എന്താണ് സംഭവം? ബ്രോസ് കാര്യമുണ്ട് ആളുമല്ല. എൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് പോയി ഇറക്കണ്ട വല്ല കാര്യം ഉണ്ടായി തോന്നണില്ല കേട്ടോ. അനീഷ് അറിയാമോ? ഇല്ലടാ. അനീഷ് അവിനാശാണോ?
Substitution for France. Number 23.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 7. Riker.
Forlan is short.
Number 11. Olise. Number 10.
Milan are looking to go forward now. Mbappe. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
ഏയ് പരിപാടി കാണിക്കണേ.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Olise. He is through here. It's Forlan! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
പക്ഷെ നമ്മളെ നാട്ടിലെ ഒരാളാണ്. ഒരാളെ
Bernardo Silva. Silvestre. He's a sharp little ball here.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something.
Can he finish? Could have won it there and
വെറുതെ
there.
ഡിവിഷൻ കളിച്ച്
He knows that. Oh, he knows it. Corner number 2 then.
ഗെയിം ഓവർ. അടുത്ത ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാം. നമുക്ക് അതാണ് നല്ലത് കേട്ടാ. എന്തുകൊണ്ടും
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
എനിക്ക് കളിയാണുള്ളതാണ്. നെക്സ്റ്റ് ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളി എനിക്ക് കളിയാവും. എന്താണ് ശബരി അവിടെ പണിക്കോണ്ടേ ഇപ്പൊ നിനക്ക്? നെക്സ്റ്റ് ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ കോപ്പ് കളിക്കാം. എന്റെ പൊന്നു പോലെ ഞാനില്ല കോപ്പിന്.
Now it's Mbappe. It's a really well measured ball. Roberto Carlos. Looking to play him in. Mbappe wants to run onto this.
സുഭാഷ്
And we're done.
ഒറ്റ കളി ഞാൻ ഈ സീസണിൽ കളിച്ചിട്ടുള്ളൂ.
Performance of perspiration, work rate, grit.
ആ കളി തോറ്റു.
Those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
എത്ര കൊയ്ക്ക് ഒരു സാധനം അല്ലേ?
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I read.
കളിക്കാൻ നമുക്ക് ടീം ആവാം. എനിക്കും കളിക്കാൻ അറിയാം. അറിയില്ല. എനിക്ക് കളിക്കാൻ അറിയാട്ടാ. ഞാൻ അഭിനയിക്കണല്ലേ കളിക്കാൻ അറിയാത്ത പോലെ. ഇർഫാൻ അടുത്ത ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളി എന്നോട് പൊട്ടണം. കേറ് വാ നോക്കാം നമുക്ക്. ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കട്ടാ. ശബരി സെക്കൻഡ് ശബരി സെക്കൻഡ് അക്കൗണ്ട് അതാണ് ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചേക്കണം മച്ചാൻ. ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കടാ. മസൻ ഹലോ ഹായ്. എന്താണ് പരിപാടി? എവിടെയാണ്? എന്താണ് സംഭവം? അടുത്ത കളിയും ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ആണോ അതോ ഡിവിഷൻ ആണോ? ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാടാ. ഡിവിഷൻ കളിച്ചിട്ട് ശോകം വെറുതെ ഇട്ട് ഡിവിഷൻ. 500 കോയിന് 2 എപ്പിക്ക എന്താണത്? സെക്കൻഡ് അക്കൗണ്ട് എന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഇത് ആരും അക്കൗണ്ട് മേടിച്ചോണ്ട് വന്നേക്കണ്ട പുള്ളി റൊണാൾഡോ. ആരെങ്കിലും പാക്ക് എടുത്താ? ഫാൻസിന്റെ പാക്ക് അടിപൊളി പാക്കാണെന്നുകൊണ്ട് വാച്ചോ ഫുള്ള് യെസ്.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
മനസ്സിലായി.
Just gorgeous evening. The skies are clear. The noise is fervent. The atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a
കോയിൻ
pleasure to
കൊടുത്ത
be
ആരെ?
alongside Jim Beglin. Thanks for
ഞാൻ
that,
ആ
Peter. And
സ്മൈക്കിളിന്
may I say
മാത്രം
a big
കോയിൻ
hello to
പർച്ചേസ്
everyone.
ചെയ്ത് കറക്കി. എന്നാ വലിയതൊന്നല്ല, അതാ ഓഫർ
Wherever
വന്നപ്പോ
you turn,
500 കോയിന്റെ
San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one.
500 കോയിന് ഒരു ഫുള്ള്
Just
ഇത്
joined. We have
കറക്കാനായിട്ട് ഉണ്ടായില്ലേ?
just missed the kickoff. Shooting chance!
അത് ഞാൻ കറക്കി, എന്നിട്ട് കിട്ടിയില്ലെങ്കിൽ പിന്നെ ഒരു 100 കോയിന് കറക്കിയപ്പോ എനിക്ക് സ്മൈക്കിൾ അടിച്ചു.
That's a good run down the left. Totti scooting forward. Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Tries to play it through. There's the shot! Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable.
ഫുഡടിക്കാൻ അത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് ഞാൻ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കയറി അടിക്കും.
They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took
നോമ
to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very
തിരിച്ചടിക്ക്.
impressive.
തിരിച്ചടിക്കാ.
So
സമയമുണ്ടല്ലോ,
opening it
തുടങ്ങിയിട്ടല്ലേ
through
നമ്മൾ.
already. Chouameni. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bellingham, and this is Ibrahimovic. Araujo.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, super find. And no, that was never going to make it.
Santos always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Pele can see things others simply cannot. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, played right into his path. Pele! In he goes again. And there's a goal.
സെലിബ്രേറ്റഡ്. അവൻ ഡെയിലി കളിക്കനാണ്, കുറച്ചാളായിട്ട് വരാറില്ല എന്നുള്ളൂ.
Calafiori. Totti. McAllister. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Threads one in. It's a threatening ball. And a chance!
എന്താണ്ട ഇങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ ഗോളാവണത്?
Finish. And there we have it. The 2-goal cushion. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
ചതിക്കാണല്ലോ എല്ലാരും.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery, The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's forced to go back.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Knocks it into space. Great ball if he can get there. Goes for a shot.
ഛേ,
Quick look at the
വളഞ്ഞില്ലടാ
touch,
അങ്ങട്.
and the referee whistles
ചെരിച്ചനടിച്ചു
for
ഞാൻ.
half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke,
ബ്രോ പിടിക്കാൻ പറ്റുമോ?
I think the manager has to resist change
ബോളും കൂടി
at
കിട്ടിയാ
this
കഴിഞ്ഞു.
stage.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee's come over. It's a red
ചാൻസ്
card.
ആയിരുന്നു. ഞാൻ വെച്ച് കുറച്ചും കൂടി ചെരിയുന്നു.
Maybe
ഞാനിങ്ങനെ
some
ചെരിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out
റെഡാ.
the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bellingham. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Big chance! And that's a tiny finish.
ഇതായി ഓപ്പോ.
They wanted it
ശബരി.
just when they wanted it.
ശബരിയാണത്.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
ഇതൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടാക്കി ആയിട്ട് വന്നേക്കണ പുള്ളി. ഭ്രാന്തൻ ഓരോ റെഡ് മേടിച്ച് എണ്ണം കൂടെ അടിക്കും. അടിക്കാൻ നോക്കാം. ശബരി നീ ഫാൻസ് സെലിബ്രേഷൻ രണ്ടെണ്ണം എനിക്ക് വേണമെങ്കിൽ സ്കിപ്പ് അടിക്കായിരുന്നു. പിന്നെ അവൻ കഷ്ടപ്പെട്ട് സെലിബ്രേഷൻ ഇടണല്ലേന്ന് വെച്ചിട്ട് ഞാൻ സ്കിപ്പ് അടിക്കാത്തതല്ലേ. രണ്ടെണ്ണം ഇട്ട്.
Substitution for Milan. Number 10.
പിള്ളേരെന്തെങ്കിലും ആഗ്രഹം പറഞ്ഞത് സാധിച്ചു കൊടുക്കണ്ടേ.
Coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Coming on the
Shift in
field.
momentum, perhaps.
Number 23.
Manager and Shevchenko. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's missed a very good chance there. He might have got a little too much on that.
Now it's Pele. Oh, that's fab. Pele! Oh, it's come loose.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Bellingham. That's good play. It's a sweeping cross.
Milan may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He is through here.
Santos clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Milan could be just about done here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
He's in plenty of space here. Space for him to turn and look. That's very neat.
ചേടാ
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
The ball's gone astray.
Minutes has been
He's well
indicated.
positioned here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can clear their lines. And that is as far as it goes. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but
ആ പാക്ക്
alas,
കറക്റ്റ്
that wasn't
ഇല്ലടാ
to be, and they go down by the odd
ചോകം
goal.
പാക്ക് അല്ലേ
Any reflections on what
കറക്കാനായിട്ട്
you've
വലിയ
seen, Jim?
കോയിനില്ല എന്നാലും
He's got to be said, Peter.
ഡിഫൻഡേഴ്സ് വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ കറക്റ്റ് ആയിരുന്നു ഞാൻ ഇന്ന് റിയോ ഫെർണാണ്ടൊക്കെ വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഒരു 9,000 സ്പിൻ എടുക്കാന്ന്
But I
വിചാരിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നു
think the manager too has to take
അയ്യോ
responsibility
എന്നാ
for his
ഞാൻ
failure
വന്നു കണ്ട
to
എൻ്റെ
stop the leaks.
മച്ചു
And
ബ്ലൂ
that's where we
വെയിൽ
have to end it.
വെൽക്കം
From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
ഇത് വാമപ്പ് അടുത്ത കളി മാസാക്കണം എന്താ ചെയ്യാ ലൈക്ക് അടിയിടാം ഇതെന്താ സംഭവം മനസ്സിലായില്ല ഏത് Peaceful. ഇത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് പോയിന്റ് വന്നില്ലേ ഇത് മറ്റേ ഓരോ മാച്ച് കഴിയുമ്പോഴും മറ്റേ ഇതില് വന്നിട്ടില്ലേ നീ ഇന്ന് കളിച്ചിട്ടില്ലേ അപ്പൊ ഇന്ന് കളിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ വരുമല്ലോ അത് ഇല്ലടാ മാച്ച് ഒന്നും കാണില്ല അതിനെവിടെ സമയം കളിച്ചിട്ട് ഒരു മന്തായി എന്ന് ഇൻസ്റ്റാളാക്കിയുള്ളൂ ശരിയായി ഇന്ന് മെക്സിക്കോ ജയിക്കുമായിരിക്കും പോർച്ചുഗലിന്റെ കാണുമെന്ന് പോർച്ചുഗലിന്റെ എപ്പോഴാ കളി ബ്രസീലിന്റെ കളി കാണുമോ സൺഡേ അറിയില്ലടയ്ക്ക് കാണണമെന്നുണ്ട് എനിക്ക്
Well, what a sight
ഓരോ
this is. A huge
സാഹചര്യത്തിനാൽ
believing
കാണാൻ
and the
പറ്റില്ല പിന്നെ
promise
നമ്മൾ
of
ലൈവ്
a
ചെയ്യുന്ന
match that will
ടൈമിലൊന്നും കളി
really get the
ഉണ്ടെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ കാണാൻ
juices
പറ്റും
flowing.
San Siro.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
7:30 ഞാൻ നല്ല
Set
ഉറക്കമായിരിക്കുള്ളൂ
for 90th
പൊങ്ങും കൂടിയില്ലേ
century Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So straight into the action.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've
അത്രയ്ക്കാ
not been at it as a team. I think the
ടഫ് സമയം.
collective pressure needs to be better all around.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Pele! Decent hit from there.
ഗെയിമിംഗ് കേരള ഹോയ് 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 ഹോയ്.
Rijkaard. De Ligt. And it's Alexander-Arnold. For Xavi Alonso. Pele. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Wirtz. And he whips it in. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Wirtz. Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. Has a look and plays it forward. Wirtz. Oh, now he can run. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
The keeper was
കളി
likely to need his best there, and he found it.
അന്നാ അന്ന് വേണമെങ്കിൽ ലൈവ് മാറ്റി വാച്ചിലോ വാ.
Batistuta gets flagged offside. Played back to the goalkeeper. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal.
ഓഫ്
And he's had it nicked away. And that has left him in a heap. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some, and it's Kimmich. Looking for the run, thinks about the shot, real chance!
എടാ എന്താടത്
Come off the upright. Xavi Alonso
പണ്ടാൻസ്
hits
ആണ്
it
പോയത്.
clear.
ആരുണ്ടായില്ല.
Alexander-Arnold, pass somewhat off target. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
ത്രോ.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it was a half of could have and
എന്തോ
should
അതെന്നോ
have, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both
മിസ്സായതാണോ?
managers to mull over here.
എങ്ങനെയാണ്
Not too much so far to lift
ഇവിടെ ഓരോ
anybody off their
കുസൃതികളാണ് അത്.
seat.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Away we go again.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now it's Pele. He's a sharp little ball here.
ആ
Alexander-Arnold is looking to influence the game from out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Trossard was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Closing in on goal. It's a loose ball.
ചേട്ടാ
And for a moment, time stood still.
ഇതാരണ്ടത് ഗെയിമിങ് നെക്സ്റ്റ് മാച്ച് ഞാനാ. ഇതിനെന്തിനാ ഇത്രയും മെസ്സേജ്?
Milan with the corner. There
ഒരു
first.
കളിച്ചാ പോരെ.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Messi. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Picked out brilliantly. And a chance!
ഒരെണ്ണം പോസ്റ്റിക്ക് അടിക്കണില്ലടാ.
Real let-off.
അണ്ണാ സ്പാമിങ്. അവന് പ്രാന്താണ്.
Time in the world to pick his
എന്നും ഇങ്ങനെ ഓരോ പ്രാന്തന്മാര് ലൈവില് നിർബന്ധമാണ്. അതൊരു പ്രകൃതി നിയമം, ലൈവ് നിയമമാണ് അത്.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Bellingham. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, good-looking ball. He's got away. And this is Pele. Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Davids. Well, the defence
ഗിലടാ കളി.
infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
ഹേയ്
Batistuta.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Is there any support? He's having a shot!
കണ്ടാ
He
ഇത്ര
lifts
നേരം നമ്മടിച്ചത് വെറുതെ.
mass euphoria!
ഇത്ര
Ecstasy!
ചാൻസാണ് അത്
The
ജയിക്കണം.
lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
ജസ്റ്റ് പ്രഡിക്ഷൻ ആര് ജയിക്കും മെക്സിക്കൻസ്.
Alcaldía look like they've won it, but it's not. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with
കാണില്ല
vested
ഇടയ്ക്ക്.
interest.
നമുക്ക് കാണാൻ പറ്റിയ ടൈമല്ലല്ല.
To sum up what we've witnessed, Jim.
Milan could still be playing, Peter, and probably still be trying to score. It might just
2-0.
be causing some edginess to the camp.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
നിനക്ക് എന്താണ്ടാ അല്ല ലൈക്ക് അടി. നെക്സ്റ്റ് ഞാൻ കേറ്. 2 കളി തോറ്റ്. അതപ്പോ എന്റെടാ നമുക്ക് റിവാർഡ് കിട്ടണത് ഇത്ര കളി ഒരു ഒരു വീക്കില് 50 കളിയാണ്, 10 കളിയാണ്. Abhi, hi bro. Hi. Gaming. അച്ഛനെ കുറെ ദിവസമായില്ലേ ലൈവില് വന്നിട്ട് എന്ത് പറ്റി എന്ത് പറ്റീന്നാ അച്ഛനോടാണോ?
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real
വിളിച്ചടിക്കുന്നു.
thrill to be here.
പോലീസൊക്കെ ഫോമാണ്.
Red and black,
പോലീസിനെ
wherever
ഇറക്കി
you
കളിക്കായിരുന്നു
turn,
വെറുതെ.
San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We are just getting
പരിപാടിനെ
started.
കാണിക്കണം.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, with a lot of people talking about him, Peter, it has to be Estevao Willian. He deserves all the attention he gets. The way he comes to life when running through traffic, he knows instinctively when to turn it on and electrify the crowd.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Now it's Bellingham, Kimmich. He's a sharp little ball here. Zanetti. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. This looks promising. Xabi Alonso does well not to be outdone there. Rashford is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. That's very neat. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's a throw-in. Milan still without a single shot on target. Oh, can he get onto this? Kimmich. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's Eto'o!
തട്ടിട്ട്.
Milan!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside
Hey,
there
next
as well,
എൻ്റെ
Peter.
കൂടെ
He
വാ.
just seemed to instinctively
അല്ല.
know when the pass was
കേറടാ.
going to be delivered, and he got it right.
കേറടാ ധൈര്യണ്ടെങ്കിൽ. തോപ്പിക്കാൻ തീർക്കാൻ പറ്റെങ്കിൽ തീർക്കടാ.
Milan have broken through.
വാച്ചുവേ.
It's 1-0.
Look, he's
അയ്യോ.
the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ibrahimovic going after that. And it's Kimmich. Now who's going to be first to this?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Gerrard. Pelé.
That pressing is so good. It's nice and
He's
early.
gone
നെയ്മർ
down,
ടാക്കിൾ
but the
ചെയ്യും.
referee just tells him to get back up again. Xabi Alonso
ആരുണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല,
simply
നെയ്മറിനെ കൊണ്ട്
refused to be
കളഞ്ഞത്.
outdone there. Neymar. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there.
There will be 1
Neymar
minute at a
charging
time.
forward, the ball at his feet. And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And a quick
Milan
reminder today
coming in
that
at
parking in the
half-time,
area around the
leading
stadium
by
is
1
strictly
goal to
forbidden.
nil.
Please use parking
I think
provided by
on the
the
whole
park
the
or
team
any other
linked
paid
up very
parking
well and
facilities
has
in
been
the area.
organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a
Substitution in
little
progress.
braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Milan looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. Away we go again. Milan currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Robertson. Costa Curta does well to stand up to him. Eto. Kimmich. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Driving on and making good progress. Bellingham will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ibrahimovic is flagged.
എങ്ങനെ ഓഫ് ആവണ്? ഇയാളെന്ത് മനുഷ്യനാണ്? ഹായ് ഹേയ് ഹേയ് ഹായ്.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar. Robertson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. A probing pass. Schmeichel gets it away. And he's quick to snatch it back.
80,113.
So we've reached the hour mark. And here's Bellingham. Stood up well to him there.
തട്ടിട്ട് എന്താണ് ഇപ്പൊ മരം
Well, that was well
ഓടിക്കാറാത്തത്?
positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's good running with the ball. He's found a way through. Akanji gets over and intercepts.
പൊക്കിയിട്രാ അങ്ങട്.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's run loose here. Now it's Eto. It's a pretty loose pass. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he's quick to return it. And a chance! And that's a sharp finish. The Netherlands are level. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So they have it all to do again.
The Netherlands really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
And here's Eto. Picked out brilliantly. And uncompromising.
അടിച്ചാൽ മതിയായിരുന്നു.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Neymar.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Referee has just said play on.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be one
And he
minute
plays one
added
through.
time.
A nice touch. And that
Yeah.
will be it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Eto picking up the man of the match award, and no
We'd like to
surprise
inform you
there.
now that the latest
പിള്ളേർ തമ്മിലുള്ള വ്യത്യാസം.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose at some
ആ
point
ഗോൾഡൻ ഗോൾ മതി വേണ്ടടാ.
of course, although if you look at the
കാര്യമുണ്ടോ? സ്ക്രീൻ പോയാ കേറ്. പറ്റണില്ല. പറ്റോടാ, നമ്മ കളിക്കണല്ലേ, അല്ലാണ്ട് എവിടെ പോവാൻ? ഞാറും മറ്റേ ബ്രോഗറും പണി പാളൂലേ? എല്ലാരും കോടിടും, തെറി ബഹളാവും. അതാണ് ഏറ്റവും വലിയ വിഷയം.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the
സുഖാണോ?
juices
സുഖാണ്.
flowing. I'm
ബ്രോക്ക്
Peter
സുഖല്ലേ?
Tilly, and this is Jim Begley.
അർജുൻ
Thanks for
ഹാപ്പി
that,
അല്ലേ?
Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So straight into the action. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up. It's Ibrahimovic! He almost caught everyone
Happy
out
be
there, the way
happy.
he just
Madi
looked
madi.
out the room to get a shot
Madi.
in. Great defending, strong and determined. That is a great pick out. Kelly! And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Firm header just off target. That's a really decent chance.
Braimovic. Yes, Braimovic.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Kelly!
Nice.
Goal, Ukraine!
Pali.
The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot. Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bellingham gets on his bike and on the move. Bellingham! It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Rizal, shot could be on. And that has been cleared. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic!
Goal.
It's in!
Ada
They
goal
are
ile.
right back in business. Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Milan restore parity. Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shapes to shoot!
Nice
Oh,
one.
that's fabulous! A finish of true class! And again they hit the front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. Ukraine are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Roberto Carlos. Just past the 40th minute mark. Bellingham. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Kvaratskhelia. Looking to play him in. That's been slipped through. He has found a way through. And it's
There will be
Roberto
3
Carlos.
minutes added time.
Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Plays a sharp little ball here. Lovely ball and a chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
തരാൻ പറ്റി വീണ്ടും.
And this could be the final action of the first half.
ഗോളാണ്ട.
Kvaratskhelia tries to clear. So a temporary halt to the action. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent.
They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
പോയ എല്ലാരും
The second half is up and running.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Kimmich. And here's Ibrahimovic. The ball's gone astray. He's found a way. Rizal! Off the post.
എന്താണ്ടത്
So well to create the room to get the shot away.
ഈ പലങ്ക നിങ്ങൾ സൂപ്പറാണെന്ന്
Robertson is
ആര്
one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Costa Curta. Now Saliba. Rizal. And it's Kimmich.
ഏട്ടോ എന്താണ് ഇബ്രാഹിമോവിച്ച്
And it's Timber. Timber carries the ball down the right.
തമ്മിൽ അടിപൊളി ക്രിയേഷൻ ആടെ ഞാൻ തന്നെ മറ്റേ
Said about that pass.
ഇതിലാണെന്നാ കിട്ടണതിന്റെ പേര് അതിന്റെ പിക്സൽ ലാബ് ആ പിക്സൽ ലാബില് കിട്ടുണ്ടായിരിക്കാണ് അതെ ബ്രോ പറയടാ
Kimmich. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. It's a good run, this one that is high in energy. That is great defending, so alert. He's having a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's picked out the run. And that's a good ball.
അയ്യേ
That is a crunching tackle.
ഛെ,
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pele. He's found a way through. And the finish! Eto. Pele, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Driving forward, it's a really well-measured ball. He's got away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic fin.
And the referee
എന്താണത്
brings it to a close.
ഒരു
Milan
മൂന്നാല്
were
പ്ലേയേഴ്സിനെ
involved in a
കൂടി
great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they
കുത്തിക്കയറ്റി
fell
കൂടാർന്നോ
just short.
തമ്മിൽ
Effort unrewarded.
ഞാൻ എപ്പ ഉണ്ടാക്കിയാണെന്ന് അത് 3 മാസം മുന്നേ ഉണ്ടാക്കിയ തമ്മിലാണ് ചാനൽ
Milan
തുടങ്ങണേലും മുന്നേ
shocking,
ഉണ്ടാക്കിയ തമ്മിലാണ്
shocking
ചാനൽ
control
തുടങ്ങണേലും
in the
മുന്നേ
middle.
2
And
തമ്മിൽ
just
ഉണ്ടാക്കി
painfully
ഒരെണ്ണം
exploited
ഫ്രണ്ട്ലിടാ അത്
It's
സംഭവം അടിപൊളിയായി
easy for the
ക്ലിക്കായി
manager
അത്
to think about
സിമ്പിളായിട്ട്
a painful reminder of where
എങ്ങനെയോ
standards
അത്
have been
നല്ലതായി
recently.
പിന്നെ ഡിവിഷൻ കളിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി
And
ഉണ്ടാക്കിയതാണ് അത്
it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
അതെ 2-3 ഡേയ്സ് കുറച്ച് ബിസി ആയി പോയി കുഴപ്പമില്ല ഫ്രീ ആവുമ്പോ ചെയ്ത് തരൂലേ എടാ സത്യം പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാ ഞാൻ ഒന്നും നോക്കിയിട്ടില്ല എനിക്ക് അറിയാൻ പാടില്ല എങ്ങനെയാണ് സെറ്റപ്പ് എന്ന് എൻ്റെ ആഗ്രഹത്തിന് എനിക്കൊരു ചാനൽ തുടങ്ങി യൂട്യൂബിൽ എനിക്ക് ഇങ്ങനെ ചെയ്ത് നോക്കാം എന്താവും അറിയണം ഒറ്റ മൈൻഡിൽ ഞാൻ കുറച്ച് പരിപാടികൾ ചെയ്തു പക്ഷെ അതെൻ്റെ ബഡ്ജറ്റിൽ നിന്നില്ല പിന്നെ ഇടയിൽ വെച്ചിട്ട് അത് ഒഴിവാക്കാനും പറ്റിയില്ല അങ്ങനെ ഞാൻ തുടങ്ങി അല്ലാണ്ട് എനിക്ക് ഭയങ്കര ഇതിനെക്കുറിച്ച് വലിയ അറിവാ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഗെയിം കളിക്കാൻ അറിയാം കുറച്ച് അല്ലാണ്ട് എനിക്ക് ടെക്നിക്കൽ പരമായിട്ട് വലിയ അറിവില്ല എഡിറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ അറിയില്ല ഞാൻ PC ബിൽഡ് ചെയ്ത്. PCനെ കുറിച്ച് എനിക്കറിയില്ല. ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ ജീവിതത്തിൽ ആദ്യമായിട്ടാണ് PC യൂസ് ചെയ്യണത്. ഒക്കെ ഞാൻ പഠിച്ചു, പക്ഷേ എഡിറ്റിംഗ് ഒന്നും ഞാൻ പഠിച്ചിട്ടില്ല. എഡിറ്റിംഗ് ഒന്നും എനിക്ക് അറിയൂല. ഇനിയിപ്പോൾ ഒരു വീഡിയോ എഡിറ്റ് ചെയ്യണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ തന്നെ സാധാരണ ഒരു 5 മിനിറ്റ് കൊണ്ട് എല്ലാവരും ചെയ്യണത് എനിക്കൊരു 5 മണിക്കൂർ എടുത്താലും ചെയ്യില്ല. അങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു സെറ്റപ്പാണ്. അങ്ങനത്തെയൊക്കെ പ്രശ്നമുണ്ട്. പാച്ചു രസമുണ്ട് അങ്ങനെ സെറ്റപ്പ്. ഈ ഞാനപ്പോ ഈ ചാനൽ തുടങ്ങണേലും പിന്നെ യൂട്യൂബ് നോക്കി ഫ്രീ ആയിട്ടുള്ള ആപ്പൊക്കെ നോക്കിയിട്ട്, പിന്നെ എൻ്റെ കയ്യിൽ iOS ആണ് ഉള്ളത്. ആൻഡ്രോയിഡ് ചെയ്യണ പോലെ അത്ര ഫ്രീ ആയിട്ട് പൊളിച്ച് യൂസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല. ഇതിൽ കുറച്ച് ലിമിറ്റേഷൻസ് ഉണ്ട്. ഇപ്പം എൻ്റെ കയ്യിലുള്ള പിക്സൽ ലാബ് ആൻഡ്രോയിഡിൽ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ കുറേ ഫീച്ചറും അത് സിമ്പിളായിട്ട് എടുക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നുണ്ട്. ഞാൻ വേറെ ഫോണിൽ ചെയ്ത് നോക്കി, പക്ഷെ എൻ്റെ ഫോണിൽ ബേസിക് ആയിട്ടുള്ളതേ ഓപ്പൺ ആവണുള്ളൂ iOS-ൽ. അപ്പോൾ അതൊക്കെ വെച്ച് അഡ്ജസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്ത് ഞാൻ എങ്ങനെ കണ്ടൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടാക്കിയതാണ് ഈ 2 തംബ്നെയിൽ. പിന്നെ ഞാനിത് ഓക്കെ ആരും ഒന്നും പറഞ്ഞിട്ടില്ല അതിനെക്കുറിച്ച്. പിന്നെ തംബ്നെയിൽ മാറ്റാനേ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ളൂ എപ്പോഴും ഇടണാരം കൊണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ പിന്നെ അത് ഫിക്സഡ് ആക്കി. തവണയും പറ്റിയില്ല. സെറ്റാവും. ഡിവിഷൻ റാങ്ക് പുഷ് തുടങ്ങിയോ? ഇല്ല, ഞാൻ ഇന്ന് കളിക്കാന്ന് വിചാരിച്ച് തുടങ്ങിയതാണ്. ഫസ്റ്റ് കളിനെ തോറ്റി. പിന്നെ ഞാൻ എന്തിനാണ് വെറുതെ ടെൻഷൻ ആവണത്? ഇതാവുമ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ പിള്ളേരായിട്ട് കളിച്ചിരിക്കാനുള്ളൊരു DP സെറ്റാക്കി. ഒരുത്തനെനിക്ക് ചെയ്ത് തന്ന് AI വെച്ചിട്ട് തന്നെ. ഞാൻ കാണിച്ചു തരാട്ടാ. DP ആയിട്ട് ഇടാനാണ് ഒരുത്തനെനിക്ക് ചെയ്ത് തന്നിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. അതെനിക്ക് ഇഷ്ടായി, പക്ഷെ അത് ഭയങ്കര ആർഭാടായിപ്പോയി. അതാണ് ഏറ്റവും പ്രശ്നമായത്. കാണിച്ചു തരാം. ഒരുത്തനത് നൈസായിട്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ചെയ്തല്ല, AI വെച്ചിട്ടേ സിമ്പിളായിട്ട്. കുഴപ്പമുണ്ടായില്ല അത്. DP ഇട്ട് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പിന്നെ ചേഞ്ച് ആക്കല്ലേ. സോ പെർമനന്റ് ആയിട്ട് ഇടാനുള്ള DP നോക്കണം. അതാണ് ഞാൻ ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്. ഇടും എന്തായാലും. കുറെ പേര് എനിക്ക് ഫസ്റ്റ് തന്നെ പിള്ളേർ ചെയ്ത് തന്ന്, പക്ഷെ നമ്മ ചെയ്യുമ്പോ പിന്നെ മാറ്റാണ്ടിരിക്കാനുള്ള ആ ഒരു സെറ്റപ്പ്, അതാണ് ഞാൻ ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്. മാറ്റണ് പിന്നെ അത്
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's
കുറച്ച് ആർഭാടമൊക്കെ ആയി.
ultimate status symbol of their glorious history.
ഇത് കാണാ സംഭവം കൊള്ളാ, എന്നാലും ഭയങ്കര ആർഭാടം.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Now it's Eto. Chouameni powering forward here. Pele. Eto! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Eto really must be thinking
Mandalala
to
back.
score there.
സംഭവം കൊള്ളാം. പക്ഷെ പണ്ട് ഇങ്ങനത്തെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു കുറെ.
First.
പക്ഷെ ഇപ്പൊ എല്ലാരും സിമ്പിൾ ആയിട്ട് അവരെ ഫോട്ടോ ഇങ്ങനെ ചെറുതായിരുന്നു. അപ്പൊ ഞാൻ കുറച്ചും കൂടി സിമ്പിൾ ആയിട്ടുള്ളത് കിട്ടുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ
Milan given another corner.
അങ്ങനത്തെ ഇടാന്ന് വെച്ചിട്ട് ഫ്രാൻസ് ബാക്ക് എടുക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ? ഇല്ലടാ, അതിനുള്ള കോയിനില്ല. എനിക്ക് വല്ല നല്ലൊരു
Corner of the game.
എപ്പിക്ക് ഡിഫൻഡർ വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ കറക്കാന്ന് വെച്ചിട്ട് ഇരിക്കുന്നു.
Costa Curta. And here's Mbappe. Neither side yet able to find the net. And he's lost his man here. Shapes to shoot. Goal!
അയ്യോ,
And Fluminense
റൊണാൾഡോനെ
take the
എടുക്കുകയോ? എനിക്ക് വേണ്ടോ.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of
ഫ്രാൻസ്
movement,
ബാക്ക്
and
എങ്ങനെയുണ്ട്?
the
പെട
certainty
സാധനം.
of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is
ശരിക്കും
all about.
പുതിയതായിട്ടൊക്കെ കളി
Simple
തുടങ്ങണവർക്ക് ഇപ്പൊ
entertainment.
സുഖമുണ്ടാ.
What a lovely moment.
1500 കോയിന്
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone
He's having a hit.
1500 കോയിനല്ലേ?
Super
അടിപൊളി
hit, but
മാനേജറും
always just off target.
Well,
ഒരു
the
ഫുൾ
keeper looked
സ്ക്വാഡും
perplexed. That was hit with
ആലോചിക്ക്.
real ferocity.
മാസങ്ങളോളം കളിച്ചുണ്ടാക്കേണ്ടത്. അത്യാവശ്യം പേട്ട എല്ലാ പ്ലെയേഴ്സും ഉണ്ട്. പ്ലേയിങ് സ്റ്റൈലും ഒക്കെയാണ്, പ്ലെയേഴ്സും ഒക്കെയാണ്.
Short changes him with that pass. Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Chouameni. Nice bit of trickery. Threads one in. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Mbappe. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
ബ്രോ കണ്ണൂര് വന്നിട്ടുണ്ടോ? ഇല്ലടാ. യെസ്, ഫ്രാൻസ് വർത്ത് ന്യൂ യൂസേഴ്സിന്
Filippo Inzaghi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Thuram cuts out the pass. Pele, who needs just a moment to score a goal.
ഡബിൾ ടച്ച് പോലും വീണില്ല.
Just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's on it. Can he get away? Mbappe!
എന്താണ്ടത്?
That's going to go a long way.
ഗോള് കയറില്ല. ഞാൻ എത്ര കളിയായി കുറെ ഷോട്ട്
First
അടിക്കുന്നു.
half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much on
വേൾഡ് കപ്പിൽ
France.
ഫേവറേറ്റ് ടീം ആരാണ്?
Milan unable to get back onto level terms.
പോർച്ചുഗൽ അടിക്കട്ടെ എന്നാണ് എനിക്കൊരു ആഗ്രഹം.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to
ഒന്നില്ലെങ്കിലും
and
ആൾക്ക്
regroup
വേൾഡ്
and see
കപ്പും
if
കൂടി
they've
കിട്ടിക്കഴിഞ്ഞ്
changed
കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ
because whatever they've been doing.
കുറെ കൊല്ലം കഴിയുമ്പോ ഗെയിമിലൊക്കെ കാർഡ് വരുമ്പോ
So that's how it
ഗംഭീര
stands
കാർഡായിരിക്കും
underway.
ഉള്ളത്.
We'll be back with the second half very soon. And if you have just
അല്ലേ?
joined us, well, we've just
എല്ലാനും
begun the
കിട്ടിയ ഒരു
second
പ്ലെയർ
period.
എന്നൊക്കെ പറയുമ്പോ
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Eto. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Kimmich. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That is lovely.
ഗോൾ അടിച്ചാ നിമാസ്.
Well, that defending is
Da.
apologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
The attendance for this match was
Kimmich is the
80,113.
distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good-looking ball. Dembele gets on his bike and on the move. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And Messi! Messi!
Ah.
That is
ബ്രോ
beautiful!
സ്കിൽ അഡ്വാൻസ് ആണോ അല്ലടാ?
Oh, it really is a finish of the
Not.
highest order. And this is getting better and better. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
Fluminense are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. Milan are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kimmich. Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi.
കേറണില്ലേ ഒന്നും?
Mateus. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That looks a good ball through. Oh, he's all alone. Oh, that's horribly mistimed.
Son
And
of
it's given
God,
a penalty.
മെസ്സിക്കാട്.
And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Son of God ആ.
The chance to
ഇന്ത്യയിൽ
pull
കിങ് ഓഫ് ഈ
further here.
ഫുട്ബോൾ. കിങ് ഓഫ് ഫുട്ബോൾ ആണുള്ളത്.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubt?
And that's it. Milan have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
And if you do
How do you
have
look
a
back
chance
on the game
today,
then, Jim?
please take some time out to give...
ഈ മറ്റം ഈ. ആ. നാളെ പിടിക്കാം. പറഞ്ഞു വന്നത് കണ്ട, ഇതാണ് ഇതാണ് ഡീപ്പ് ഇടാന്ന് വെച്ചത്. വേറെ കൂടി ശരിയാവോ നോക്കാം. ഞാൻ പിന്നെ മാറ്റരുത്, അതാണ്. നാളെ മച്ചമ്പി ജയിച്ച്, ഇന്ന് ഞാൻ നാളെ മച്ചം ജയിക്കും. സെയിം സെയിം. എന്താ ടീം അനീഷ് എടാ ഇതാണോ മറ്റേത് മന്ദലാല അതാണോ ന്യൂ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി പാച്ചും കയറാൻ പറ്റിയില്ല. ബൈ പോയേക്കുവാ, കുറെ നേരമായി റൂമിൽ കയറാൻ നിൽക്കുന്നു. ഇപ്പഴാ കയറിയ ഉറങ്ങട്ടെ. ഓക്കേ ഇപ്പൊ വരാ. ഹായ് ബ്രോ. പാച്ചു ഹായോ. ഡിവിഷൻ ഇല്ലടാ. ഡിവിഷൻ കളിക്കാൻ നോക്കിയിട്ട് തോറ്റു. ഒത്തുകളി. വേറാളെ കയറ്റി. എന്തായാലും ഒരു ഒത്തൊരുമ. ഞാനാണെന്നോ മനസ്സിലായില്ല.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical...
Kachu! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
സൗത്ത് ആഫ്രിക്ക മാച്ച് തുടങ്ങിയല്ലോ.
Both reading it and dealing with it.
Goa with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific effort! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's
കളിയാണ്.
almost as if the defense saw nothing coming. They just
ഈ
didn't
ടൈമിലൊക്കെ എല്ലാരും
anticipate.
കളി കാണായിരിക്കും അല്ലേ?
Rather than toes.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up?
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
സീനില്ല സെക്കൻഡ് ആവോട്ട് കാണാൻ.
Was offering a right smile there.
നല്ല കളി. പട്ടപ്പം കളി വരുമ്പോ
Goa have their second corner now.
ഇതൊത്ത് കളിയുന്നു.
And now they can spring out of defence. Goulet goes for goal. That is ended up in no man's land. Pele did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Kukçu. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, some tackle that. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Knocks it into space.
Oh.
Too happy to take that back. He's being urged to shoot. Costa Curta. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pele. Oh, that's fabulous. Pele! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
As he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And it's gone back to the keeper. And this is Eto'o. Messi, he's found a way through. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, Mbappe! Not a bad try by any means. And this is Eto'o. Chance!
Ini mati, itu mati. Super.
All square. And that is about... And that is all they have time for. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And so the action is resumed. Can he finish? Oh,
Otigo.
Chouameni. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Great vision. Kimmich. And it's Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. Marcelo. Well, that looks a decent ball. Albert Ferrer makes the interception. Mbappe. Kukçu. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well read, and the danger is averted. Cristiano Ronaldo. Kimmich is always looking to break lines. That's a smashing touch to get him away. Good running, strong.
ഇല്ലാത്ത സ്കില്ലടാ അതൊക്കെ.
Kukçu. Oh, this is a very good run. Well, that is one way to stop him. Chouameni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neymar. Now, has he got the beating of his mark? And a chance! They get themselves in front!
ഇതാണ്ട അതൊക്കെ.
How's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Shapes to
ആ
shoot!
കുഴപ്പമില്ല.
And that's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever
തള്ളി
you want to
മാറ്റി.
see a lesson in
കൈകൊണ്ട്
responding
തള്ളി
to a
മാറ്റി
deficit,
അടിച്ചത്.
that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that was
റബ്ബർ
as
കിട്ടില്ല
close to
കുറെ
certain
കളിയായിട്ട്.
as can be.
Eto'o really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And now he has two.
Substitution for Milan, number 20, Eto'o.
Milan
Number
can
21,
now introduce the first of
Messi.
their substitutes.
Number 17,
Quite a game this,
Joshua
all
Kimmich.
square again.
number
Well, they just
18,
couldn't have responded
Pele.
any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
Brilliant.
Shevchenko. Number 13.
Vitinha.
Neymar.
And here's
Number
Neymar.
26.
Now it's Cristiano
Havertz.
Ronaldo.
Number
Shin to
9.
shin, bicep to
Bellingham.
bicep, and he wins
Number
out.
24. Adams.
Bellingham. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Bellingham.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that was vital. And that'll be the end. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your reflections then, Jim?
Milan certainly had
Yeah,
some good moments, Peter. There were
Everybody
plenty
to
of
please
encouraging
kindly
spells
remove
that
any cars
more should have
parked
been
on the
made of.
road outside the stadium.
നല്ല പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് ഉണ്ടല്ലോ. നെക്സ്റ്റ് അടുത്തത് ആര്? ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കണം. അനുരാഗ് ബ്രോ, വെൽക്കം. റൂം ക്ലോസാ. എന്താണ് ഗോള്? ഇവിടെ കളിക്കുന്നു. ഇനി കളിക്കാൻ വീണ്ടും കയറാൻ പറ്റിയില്ല. പിള്ളേരൊക്കെ ഫാസ്റ്റ് ആണ്ടാ, ഫാസ്റ്റ് ആൻഡ് ഫ്യൂരിയസ് അല്ലേ? എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കി, ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കി. 4 പേരും കൂടി ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കും. 20 ലൈക്കായി. നിക്കട്ടെ. റൂം കോഡ്
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Ladies and
Gorgeous,
gentlemen,
gorgeous
and
evening.
welcome
The
to
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the
Milan
atmosphere
against
frenetic.
Borussia Dortmund.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things already rolling. Cannavaro. And here's Raul. Cross flung in towards the middle. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Roberto Carlos. And he welcomes it in. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's been
Yo.
Alvarez. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good effort. Goal!
Yeah.
Borussia Dortmund. And it's
എപ്പോഴും
Borussia
ഇങ്ങനെയാണ് കളിക്കുന്നത്.
Dortmund who take the lead. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think
Ah,
we all know too well
എന്താണ്?
that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be
തട്ടിയില്ല.
caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Only.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Eto. Now it's Rijkaard. Messi gets into a good position. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He has found the way through. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Eto shoulders the responsibility. That is some save from
നേരത്തെ അങ്ങോട്ടടിച്ച അത് ചാടി, ഇങ്ങോട്ടടിച്ച് ഇത് ചാടി.
Drills one in. Rijkaard. Alvarez. Borussia Dortmund have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
And he's intervened well there. Pullet. Pullet making good progress. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Diouf. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In he goes again!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
ഫൗളാ.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
ഇത്രയും വലിയ മനുഷ്യൻ ഒരു കുഞ്ഞു മനുഷ്യൻ തള്ളിട്ട് എന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ
Bale taking charge of the dead ball. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. He went for the curler.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Raul always looking for that half a chance. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Milan go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at
Anyone
halfway.
one me
We'll be
one.
back with the second half very soon.
Oops.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And it's Messi. It's played through for him. And this is Eto. It's a sweeping
Send the
cross.
one.
Xavi. Bale, good strong midfield running here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Eto. And here's Messi.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking.
Figure പോയി നോ
Gather ground, and they are
മെക്സിക്കോ
clearly
ഗോൾ അടിച്ചു.
concerned.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat and pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Substitution for Milan. Number 21, Messi. Number 19,
It's a good
Raul.
30, 35
Number
yards out,
23,
this.
Mbappe.
So who's he going to be aiming for
Number
here?
11, Williams Saliba.
Oh, shooting chance!
Cannavaro. Coming on the
Well,
field.
that's certainly more like
Number
it. They can't let
13,
the intensity
Neymar.
drop now, Peter.
Well, they're
Number
looking a whole lot
18,
more urgent now.
They just
Number
need to sort
10,
out their end product,
Ibrahimovic.
and quickly.
Number 3, Franz Beckenbauer. Number 24, Adams. Substitution in progress. The attendance for this match was 80,113.
And it's Bale. He's picked his way through. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do.
Oh, what has happened here? That is lovely. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Quality ball. Now it's Eto. He's had it taken off him. Pele. Pele driving forwards. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Pele. Eto is onto this. Pele. Adams gets over and intercepts.
2 minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. And that has put paid to that. And the pass is intercepted. Added time. In the end then, no joy. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment
ശരിടാ.
in everything.
ഓ ലൈക്കടിക്ക് എല്ലാരും ലൈക്കടിക്കും. ശ്രീകാന്ത് ഗോപാൽ കുട്ടൻ കളിച്ചതല്ലടാ. ഒരു ദിവസം ഒരു മാച്ച് എല്ലാരും കളിക്കണ്ടേ? കളിച്ചവരെന്നെ വീണ്ടും കളിക്കാണ്ടിരിക്കുക പ്ലീസ്. കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റാത്തവര് കുറെ ഉണ്ടാവും. ഒന്നും കളിക്കണില്ലേ? എന്തിനാണ് വെറുതെ? ബാക്കി നാളെ കളിക്കാമോ? ബാക്കിയാ നിലമ്പൂർ കിങ്. എല്ലാരും ലൈക്ക് ആൻഡ് സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് പ്ലീസ്. ലൈക്ക് എങ്കിലും ചെയ്യും. ഹൻ ബിരിയാണി.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter
Block
Drury,
Magazine,
and joining me
Mexico.
here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
ഇപ്രാവശ്യം പ്രതീക്ഷിക്കാത്ത കുറെ ടീമിന് കുറെ നല്ല പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് വരും.
Nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history.
ചില ടീം പ്രതീക്ഷിക്കാത്ത ടീമിനായിട്ട് മുട്ടൻ ടീമുകൾ.
Intensity and drive, just two words of many that immediately come to mind when you think of Frank Lampard.
Yeah, and I think the manager's going to be asking an awful lot of him, as always. First and foremost, he's a creative player and a serious goal threat. But he's far more than that because he recycles the ball. And he's as adept at starting moves off as he is getting on the end of things.
And he does have a reputation for inspirational leadership as well, of course.
Well, it's a reputation that's...
ഗോള് അത് പൊളി ഗോളായി.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods.
ജി ജി
And that was
ജി
very
ജി
kind
ജി
of him
ജി
to
ജി ജി.
oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
China are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's all alone. And he's definitely onside. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Mbappe.
ഡബിൾ ടച്ച്
Late to the
വീണില്ലടാ.
wheels, but the referee is not interested. China have got it back and they'll have another go. Nicely weighted ball, brilliantly cut out. That's a good run down the left. Looking to play him in, didn't quite work for him.
തുർക്കിയുടെ പാക്ക് എടുക്കാണ്. എന്തിനാണ് എല്ലാരും 2-3 മാച്ച് കളിക്കുന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ? ഇല്ലടാ, 2-3 മാച്ചൊന്നും കളിച്ചിട്ടില്ല.
Now it's Cristiano
ആര്
Ronaldo.
കളിച്ച്? ഞാൻ അറിഞ്ഞോണ്ട് ഞാൻ സമ്മതിച്ചിട്ടില്ല.
Now it's Eto.
കളിക്കാറില്ല.
Looking for options for movement. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Pelé. And here's Mbappe. Pelé. Veron can so cleverly bypass the press.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And here's Eto. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Thinks about the shot.
അല്ല, അതിന് മുമ്പൊക്കെ
That is still
ഇല്ലടാ,
taken,
ആര്
able to
പിന്നെ
make it
കുറെ
happen with
പേര്
all
നെയിം
his good
മാറ്റി
intentions.
വന്നത് നമ്മൾ ജെന്യൂനായിട്ട് കളിക്കും. അല്ല, കൊറേയൊക്കെ ഞാൻ ശ്രദ്ധിക്കാറുണ്ട്. നെയിം മാറ്റി അങ്ങനെ കളിക്കരുത്, അതിനാണ് ഞാൻ
Pelé does
പറയണത്.
have his name on the score sheet, of course. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
കളിക്കരുതല്ല.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
നെയിം മാറ്റി വരരുത്. എല്ലാ ദിവസവും
Back
ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി
in
തന്നെയല്ലേ
competitive
കളിക്കും.
half with just the one
എന്തിനാ
decisive
അങ്ങനെ
moment.
ചെയ്യണത്?
It's been
കൊറേ ഞാൻ
confined.
നോക്കാറുണ്ട്.
Please join me in wishing all the
Milan
best
just
for members
ahead
of
then.
our
കളിക്കല്ലേ,
fans
കാരണം
celebrating their
2
winning
ദിവസമായിട്ടൊക്കെ കയറാൻ പറ്റുള്ള
Yeah,
കുറെ
on the
പേര്
face of
കംപ്ലൈന്റ്
it,
പറയും.
it
അത്
looks
ഞാൻ
a very
കോഡിട്ട്
flexible
എങ്ങാനും
football, I'd say,
കയറണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ
Peter.
അവൻ
Some
പിന്നെ
incisive play one
അത്
side,
മതി.
battling qualities on the other.
അതുകൊണ്ടാണ്
In
ഞാൻ
this
അങ്ങനെ
game
പറയുന്നത്.
is there to be won, and a minor tweak
ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി
is all it
കളിച്ചാലും
needs
കുറ്റമാണ്,
to change it.
കളിച്ചില്ലെങ്കിൽ ആരും ഉണ്ടാവുകയുമില്ല.
Milan leading via
എന്ത്
the
ചെയ്താലും
game's only
പ്രശ്നമാണ്.
goal, 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Milan currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Now it's Bellingham.
Oh, great feat that.
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chouameni. Pelé. Being still separated by the game's only goal. And he's worked it through. Oh, that was vital. Pedri. Gerrard making good progress. Aimed beyond the defence. That has been cut short. Rijkaard.
The attendance for this match was 80,113.
Saliba. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Saviola. He's through here. He has found a way through. Cristiano Ronaldo! Off the post! And he's managed to get rid.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, and the finish! He's got a goal! China are all square.
അച്ഛൻ എന്നെ
Well, Peter,
നോക്ക്,
they're trying
ഇതുവരെ
to
എനിക്ക്
claim
കേറാൻ
offside
പോലും
here, but
പറ്റിയിട്ടില്ല.
this
എന്നിട്ട്
stinks of
ഞാൻ
desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
ഗൈസ് നല്ല പാച്ചു.
We're looking at
ഞാൻ
a
പറഞ്ഞ
different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
And the shots! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
He's a sharp little ball here. And here's Saviola, Cristiano Ronaldo.
China really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Knocks it into space. Hakimi is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And that was nowhere near his best. Costa Curta. That's a good foray he's making. Milan have reclaimed it.
എന്റെ
And
പൊന്നെ,
he's there to belt it away.
കിട്ടിയ ചാൻസ് കൊണ്ട് തൊലച്ച്.
Good take, and is he in? Added time is up.
ബ്രോ,
And there goes the
പിർലോനെ
whistle.
കിട്ടി. പിർലോ
Decent
സീനാണ്.
game of football.
പിന്നല്ലാണ്ട്
Intense, intriguing. And both
പിർലോലെ
sides, as it turns
പെട്ട
out,
സാധനം.
unable to be separated. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well,
And
Peter,
now I'd just
I
like
suppose
to
it's
read out
something.
our fan club members
Not
who are
ideal for
celebrating
either
their
side, of
birthdays
course.
today.
Although, if
Yes,
you look at the
Sira.
overall balance
ബ്രോ
of
കളി
things,
കാണുന്നില്ല.
United
ഇതിന്റെ
had
ഇടയ്ക്ക്
enough to win
കളി
this.
കാണാൻ എങ്ങനെ
I
പറ്റും?
think the result is quite fair.
And all that
Time
remains for
അങ്ങനല്ലേ?
me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening.
ബിഗ് സ്പോർട്സിൽ കാണാം. അത് എന്തൊരു സെറ്റപ്പ് ഉണ്ട്. ഞാൻ ഗോൾ കിട്ടിയതാണ്. കട്ടേന് കളി നല്ല കളി വരുമ്പോ കാണാന്ന് വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. കാരണം നമുക്ക് ലൈവ് ഇടേണ്ട ടൈം നേരം കൊണ്ട് പ്രശ്നങ്ങൾ. വേൾഡ് കപ്പ് കാണാനുള്ള ചാനൽ വേണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ മെസ്സേജ് അയച്ചാൽ മതി എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് വൈഫൈയുടെ ഒരു സ്റ്റാറ്റസ് ഇട്ടിട്ടായി. anyone friendly. എന്നായിട്ട് പാടാ നീ? അറ്റൻഡേ കളിച്ചിട്ട് പോകാൻ പാടുള്ളൂ കേട്ടോ പറഞ്ഞു ഞാൻ. ഹെഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ പിള്ളേരുമാണ്. അടുത്ത കളി വാ, ഞാൻ റൂമിടാ. അതാ സീനാവും.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So we're very much on the way now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi. He's got away. Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he can thump it away. Quality ball. And it's Davids. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
Been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kimmich is always looking to break lines. Albert Ferrer ventures forward. Kimmich. Milan still without a single shot on target. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Alvarez driving on and making good progress. And he's let fly.
Right shot ആയിരുന്നു.
Messi. Now this could be a chance. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that's really well manoeuvred. Well read. Nice interception. And it's Messi. And he's lost his man here. Tries a shot! He's
പെടാ കളി
delivered right.
ഇഷ്ടായി എനിക്ക്.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The
പേരാണ്
joy of
അങ്ങട്
the moment.
I'll give you
തെന്നിപ്പോയത്.
this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
After 36 minutes is number 11,
കണ്ടത്
Lionel Messi.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And it's made its way to him. And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Donadoni was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
ഷോട്ട് പോലെ അടിക്കാൻ
And
പറ്റിയിട്ടില്ലാട്ടാ.
trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Mbappe!
What an absolute
ready.
shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Xabi Alonso does really well to win the ball there. Oh, they can break here. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Ibrahimovic. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Nicely aimed pass. Milan still this single goal behind. Oh, this looks sharp. Kimmich. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pele. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Chouameni. It's Kimmich. Chouameni. And this is Eto'o.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kimmich. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's
That
Ibrahimovic!
is-
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Ibrahimovic. There they go, hunting in packs. Roberto Carlos attempts a clearance. Pele! Tries to get it clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, he's not getting any further than that. Messi carries the ball down the right. And it's Kimmich. Pele. Davids does well not to be out. Referee looks at his watch
എന്താടാ
and blows his
എന്തോരം
whistle.
അടിച്ച്.
Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the
എന്തോരല്ല,
game's only
just
really
ഇങ്ങനെ ഉണ്ടായി.
meaningful moment. Intriguing for the
Hey.
neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those
Ah.
with interest.
This is a lost children's
Any reflections on
announcement.
what you've seen,
Will
Jim?
the father of
I
a
think
boy
it's one
in
of
the
these
green
games where both
backpack
have
kindly
plenty to
contact
think
a
about.
nearby member of staff.
I don't think it was by design. The game ended this way, a listless loss and unconvincing win.
ഇതല്ലേ എന്നാണോ? Jolly bye. Bro code. Wait. Wait a second. ആ 3 പേരും കൂടി ലൈക്ക് അടി. പേരും കൂടി ലൈക്ക് അടി. പാച്ചു 2 പാച്ചുമാരുണ്ട് ഇവിടെ. വെൽക്കം. ഒരു മൂഡ് ഓഫ്. ഒന്നുമില്ലടാ. അങ്ങനെ തോന്നണ്ട. ഉറങ്ങാത്തൊരു ക്ഷീണുണ്ട്, അത്ര മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ. ഇന്ന് ലേറ്റ്. കളി കാണായിരുന്നോ? പോട്ടെ. റൂമെടുത്തെ. ദുബായിലെ പാച്ചുന് കയറാൻ പറ്റിയിട്ടില്ല. അവനെങ്കിലും കയറട്ടെ. രണ്ടുപേരും ഒരു ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കട്ടെ. 20 ലൈക്ക് എങ്കിലും ആവട്ടെ. ഒരാള് സബ് ചെയ്യും. 810 സബ്ബോ. പാച്ചു ഉണ്ടോന്ന്, അതൊരു നല്ല ഇതായിരിക്കും. അയ്യോ, എന്നെ പൊട്ടിക്കോ പിന്നല്ലാണ്ട്. എന്നെയൊക്കെ പരത്തി വിടൂലേ, ഞാൻ പൊട്ടിച്ച് പരത്തി വിടും.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Against Milan.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter. and
Aguero.
hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Ah, he's given it away.
Score.
He's in one-on-one. He's shot a goal. It's bounced back off the post.
കുഴപ്പമില്ല. മിസ്റ്റേക്ക് അല്ലേ, കളിച്ചാലാണ്.
Takes it away. He'll try from distance. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's a really buccaneering run he's making. Oh, that's fabulous. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he cuts out the supply. Milan still without a single shot on target. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Batistuta. Roberto Baggio. Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Raul. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kukcu. And it's Kimmich. It's a searching pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a little off target. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Rijkaard. Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rijkaard cuts it out. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it was a half of could haves and should haves.
ഒരു
but
ഷോട്ട്
as the
അടിക്കാൻ
whistle
പറ്റിയില്ല.
blows, we remain where we
അതാണ് നമ്മുടെ
started.
പ്രശ്നം.
Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
ഫിനിഷിംഗ് ഇല്ല.
So your views on the first half?
There's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Costa Curta. And it's Messi. That's a good foray he's making. Udogi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable
ഒരു
matchup.
ഷൂട്ട്
No way through. Knocks it into space. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
The attendance for
Milan
this match
clearly
was
didn't help themselves by
81,007.
telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
എന്നെ കൊണ്ടാ ഷൂട്ട് അടിപ്പിക്കാൻ പറ്റിയില്ലടാ.
Oh, that's a fine interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Roberto Baggio. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Eto. Now, can they get him away? Aimed beyond the defence. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's Van Basten! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
And it's Batistuta. That's a shade optimistic.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Milan have reclaimed it. Kimmich goes forward.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Roberto Baggio. Played out wide. Kimmich. Can he latch on to this? Costa Curta attempts a clearance. He's going for goal! Chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to...
And that will be it. So we finish as we start.
Mad Max, hi bro. Ups, Judo. Hello brother, welcome.
Your reflections then, Jim.
Milan certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were
And
plenty
it
of
ended
encouraging
on an even
spells that
today.
more should
A
have
big
been made
round
of.
applause to both sets of players who gave
So
it their
many
all.
thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
ഗ്രാഫിക്സ് ഒന്ന് മാറ്റട്ടെ, ഹൈ ഇട്ടിട്ടേ ഫോൺ ഹീറ്റ് ആവുന്നുണ്ട്. ഓരോരോ പ്രാന്ത് കാണിക്കുന്നത്. കേറ് കേറ് കേറ്. മാക്സ് ഗോൾഡൻ ഗോളാ. മെക്സിക്കോ 1, സൗത്ത് ആഫ്രിക്ക 0. കളി കഴിഞ്ഞാ? കളി കഴിയാനായിട്ടില്ലല്ലോ. കഴിഞ്ഞാ?
Hello and welcome
And
one and
then-
all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Ladies and
here.
gentlemen, and
Gorgeous,
welcome
gorgeous
to the
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi, everyone, and thanks, Peter. It's great to be on board.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
And And you know, Peter, it's great to see Samuel Eto'o on the team sheet. Energetic, fast, strong.
And he shoots!
Oh,
Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, good effort!
oh.
Goal,
Sorry.
Milan! Straight corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
After 7 minutes is number 15, Chouameni.
Sorry,
Doubt
the
very much
bad
that
again.
this was in the script.
Chouameni. Chouameni.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Eto'o. That's good running with the ball. Bellingham.
That pressing is so good. It's nice and early.
Now that looks a decent ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pressing high and with purpose. Milan already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And it's Gerrard looking to play him in. Back where it came from. And he's cut it out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Roberto Carlos scooting forward. Roberto Carlos
Doesn't allow
with an
knowledge.
air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And the finish!
I think stay.
Oh, good finish!
Nice.
They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to
Score
credit the
എത്ര
desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and
the
they
match
did exactly
ജയിക്കും.
what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a
ഗോളും കൂടി
little happier
കൊടുക്കൂലേ?
now.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
They're looking
മാച്ചുമാരിൽ ആര് ജയിച്ച്?
now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or...
And the shot! Oh,
Ah.
super goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona leading now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, well played, well played. Ronaldinho can see things others simply cannot. Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a sharp pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
There will be 3 minutes added
Interception.
time.
His positioning was spot on. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Eto'o. Shot could be on. And he should have made them pay.
ചതി.
Deserves a lot of
ഇത്
credit for
ചതി.
his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
This possibly the last play of the half. And that has been cleared. And the referee has blown for half-time.
Ah,
Very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. The
Just a
midway
quick
point of the
announcement. We
game.
would like to
Well, I can
inform
tell you
that
it's been an
CCTV
absolutely
is now in
fantastic watch,
operation
Peter.
for
I
your
wish I could
safety.
come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second period is underway.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And he's managed to get free. Eto! And that is quite wonderful. About as smooth as it gets. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And now he has 2. Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Ronaldinho. Oh, greatly!
എന്താണ്ടത്?
Yes! And they are disappearing
പരന്നടക്കേ
out of sight.
പപ്പടാക്കി.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real...
It's Ibrahimovic!
The attendance for this match was
And that is a
80,953.
truly outstanding save.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Bellingham clears it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Spread to the right, and he's quick to return it. That has been cut short. Eto makes a dash for it. Closing in on goal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Eto. In with the challenge. Oh, it's come loose. Knocks it out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross flung in towards the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Gerrard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Eto. Adams makes the interception.
ഓനെ
That is a brilliant interception.
പാസ് കറക്റ്റ്.
Bellingham. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi. Now it's Chouameni. Costa Curta defending
Pass
his corner
നേരെ
stood
പോയിരുന്നു.
up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space.
He's had a shot! It's not an especially good pass, that. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Eto. Ibrahimovic. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was
2
brave
minutes
defending,
has been
and they got
indicated.
away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that is that. Milan played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving
Just a
here
quick
feeling
announcement,
utterly
and an
deflated.
exciting one too. We're about to announce today's
So,
watching
Jim, how do you
numbers.
reflect
Please
on
watch
what
the
we've
screen
seen?
if you have a
Well,
ticket.
Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was
പീറ്റർ തോറ്റടാ, ഒരുമാതിരി തോൽവി തോറ്റ്. നാളെ റീമാച്ച്, റിവെഞ്ച് നാളെ. കയറാൻ പറ്റാത്തവർ കയറട്ടെ. ഒരു കൈ നോക്കാം. തോറ്റ് പപ്പടായി ഞാൻ. അവസ്ഥയാണിത്. ലെറ്റ്സ് പ്ലേ. ഫസ്റ്റ് കളി എനിക്കത് പറ്റിയ സെയിം ജേഴ്സിയാണ്. സെക്കൻഡ് കളി ഞാൻ ബെൻസിജോസ്. അണ്ണാ ഈ തൊപ്പിയുടെ കേസ് എന്താ? എനിക്കറിയില്ലടാ. തെരിയാത്, എനിക്ക് തെരിയാത്. ഇപ്പണ എത്ര കോയിന് കിട്ടി?
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm
500
really
രണ്ടാളെ
looking forward
കിട്ടി.
to what lies in store. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We're up and running then. Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is 30 yards forward. Driving forward. And he's lost his man here. Bellingham!
ഏട്ടാ,
That was superb goalkeeping. Bellingham is offering a right smile there.
വേണ്ടത് ഇങ്ങനെ.
Milan with the corner, there first. Oh, great leap! Not a
Raja
bad
card.
try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And here's Eto. Driving on and making good progress. Yamal. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he's managed to get free.
And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head.
And it's Neymar. Always goal side. Still goalless. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range.
ജക്കാർഡ്.
Neymar.
Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped.
It's Eto! Oh, it's hit the post. Goal, Milan! The first significant strike.
എൻ്റെ വൈഫൈ ഏത്
Not so much
ജി ആണ്.
sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time.
And the shot! And that's in. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say that...
Lampard! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
ശരിയാണോ?
Messi with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. He is through here. Lovely ball. It's Eto'o!
ഐ,
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the
പൊന്നേ.
outcome required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Bellingham. And it's Roberto Carlos. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Taken off it pretty forcefully.
There will be
Albert
3
Ferrer
minutes
did
added
well to
time.
emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He'll try from distance.
എന്നാ പോസ്റ്റ് കിടിയത് മരി
Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, it was a confident
ഗോളിയുടെ
attack.
കൈക്കെങ്കിലും അടിച്ചൂടെ?
And that signals the end of the
ഇപ്പൊ
first
പുറത്ത്
period.
കൂടി വൈഫൈ 6G
Well, the glass is either
ലാണോ
half full or
കളിക്കുന്നത്?
half
6G
empty.
യാ?
Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half
എന്തൊരു അടിച്ചേക്കണത്?
And now, I'd
Any
just
thoughts
like
on
to
all
read
this
out
so
our
far,
fan
Jim?
club
Well,
members
I
who are
think we got a
celebrating
good
their birthdays
indication of
today.
what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substitution.
6G യാ? എങ്ങനെയാണ് കിട്ടാ?
And so we're off again.
Milan
മനസ്സിലായില്ല.
are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Bellingham. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Kimmich. Oh, nicely intercepted.
അത്
Hernus.
കിട്ടിയാലേ
Created
മാച്ച്
one goal
കളിക്കുന്ന
already.
ഫീൽ ഉണ്ടാവും.
Oh, that looks a
ഞാൻ
cracking
ചോദിച്ചാ
goal.
അതെങ്ങനെ കിട്ടുന്നു?
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Hernus. Hernus cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now, this could be a chance. Vinicius Junior. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, he's Hernus!
ഭാഗ്യം
What
അവനും
an
പുറത്തേക്ക് അടിച്ചു.
absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Stood up well to him there. Messi. Lampard. And here's Vinicius Junior. Played out wide. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 2 then. Musiala! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution for Milan. Number 23.
കഴിഞ്ഞ മാച്ച്
Number 3
നമ്മുടെ
coming up.
ആയിരുന്നു എടാ വൈഫൈ
Number 17.
6G എങ്ങനെ കിട്ടുന്ന പറ നീ
They've played it short. And this is Lampard. Takes aim and crosses. And the shot!
സൂപ്പർ കളി
And he's stuck it away. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward. Madrid with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now.
It's an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's got away. Pinches it off him. Milan very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Played into
ഇപ്പഴുണ്ട്
space.
ഞാൻ ഗൂഗിളിൽ
It's a
കണ്ടതാണ്
pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. Juve.
ചെയ്യണോ
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Madrid nearly finished it off there,
Added
but
minutes
now it's
has
a
been
case
indicated.
of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Raul, and that interception. And there goes the final
പൊന്നെ
whistle.
തോറ്റ് മതിയായി
Man can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Milan absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
And all that remains.
ജയിക്കണില്ലടാ ആയോ ആയോ വെയിറ്റ് ഞാനിപ്പോൾ വരാം. കളി പോണം. കളി കണ്ട് കഴിഞ്ഞില്ലേ കളി? ആണ് ചൊല്ലി. എല്ലാവരും ഫോം, ഫുൾ ഫോം. ഒരു ഗോൾ എന്നോളല്ലേ, മെക്സിക്കോ ആണ് ലീഡ്. കളിക്കട്ടെ.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So things are underway. Silvino now shot, surely!
ഗോൾ 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 ഗോൾ.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening.
മറ്റേ
It's
ടീമിന്
almost
റെഡ്
as if the
കിട്ടി, ഇനി
defence saw
കംബാക്ക്
nothing
ചാൻസ് ഇല്ല.
coming. They just didn't
പറയാൻ പറ്റില്ല.
anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
ഒന്നും കൂടി ബൂസ്റ്റ് ആവും ടീം.
His position
ആള്
was
കുറയുക.
perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response
വാശിക്കളിയാവും.
absolutely clinical.
Ibrahimovic really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh no, this does... And the finish! And he stuck it away! That is
2-0.
remarkable! All
ശരി,
square in
വാശിക്കളിയായി.
a matter of
നോക്കണ്ട.
moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Simplicity itself.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Pelé. Now it's Messi. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Messi. And here's Eto'o. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, that is a nice touch. And that was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a
Sound
challenge.
ഇല്ലേ?
All he needs to do is
എന്റെ
to
സൗണ്ട്
place
ഇല്ലാന്നാണോ?
this
അല്ലെ
between the
ഗെയിമിന്റെ സൗണ്ട്
goalposts
ഇല്ലാന്നോ?
and basically let them attack it.
That has been knocked clear. Shot at goal! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gerrard. Oh, that's ambitious. Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been won straight back. Oh, he's having a go!
ഇടാൻ
He
എന്തോരം
looked
നേരം.
every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's gone back to the keeper.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, nice touch. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
We are glad to
And we
inform
are
you
up
that
to the
today's
break.
match day
Well, I
programs
think
are
it's been a
available from
fantastic
stands
watch with
located
chances
by the
created
gates.
at either
I'm
end.
sure they will make
But it has to
fine
be said,
souvenirs.
neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
വേൾഡ് കപ്പ് കാണുന്നില്ലടാ. വേൾഡ് കപ്പ് കാണാൻ പറ്റൂല. ഇതൊരവസ്ഥയിലായിപ്പോയി.
Substitution in progress.
So once again, we're underway.
France always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
And here's Eto. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's Serginho. Great ball, and he's in here. France have... He's had a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Now it's Kimmich. Kimmich gets a cross in.
Well played and well cleared.
He's having a shot! That's another chance!
Yeah.
Goal, France! And the comeback is complete.
ലൈവ് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് ആകെ
But
കിട്ടുന്ന
even
ടൈം
that
ഇതാണ്ട.
didn't save them this time.
രാവിലെയൊക്കെ ജോലിക്ക് പോണം.
From him, he
വേൾഡ് കപ്പ്
instinctively
കണ്ട.
knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. No foul, says the referee.
ശരിയാവൂല.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Roberto Carlos. Bruno Guimaraes. He's played it back. Rijkaard. Pele. Pele making good progress. He's got away. And this is Eto. Vardiol with the clearance. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Vardiol is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to
Damn.
simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he is going into that little black book.
റബ്ബ് ഇതൊക്കെ കാര്യമില്ലടേ കളി ശരിയാണ്
Substitution for Milan. Number 5.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
William Saliba. Number 10.
Pass somewhat off
Ibrahimovic.
target.
Number 18.
Serginho.
Number 21.
Nicely
Messi.
weighted ball.
Coming on the field. Number
They
2.
may end up with some regret with this tactic, but
Number
you have to
3.
admire their commitment to
Franz
goals.
Beckenbauer. Number 23. Mbappe.
Oh, he's
Number
bustling
13,
through here.
Neymar.
Mbappe! Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
അയ്യോ തോറ്റ് ഒരു രക്ഷയില്ല കുഴപ്പമില്ല നീ ജയിച്ച് നാളെ കളിക്കാം സമ്മതിച്ച് ഞാൻ പൊളിസാനം ഇതിപ്പോ ഇങ്ങനെ അണ്ണന്റെ പോലത്തെ ഫോണ് കിട്ടിയാല് എന്തല്ലോ
Hello and welcome
നോക്കാണെന്നോ
one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Gorgeous,
and
gorgeous
welcome to
evening.
the
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent. The atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So straight into the action. Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It's bounced back off the post.
വൈഫൈ 2G ആണ്. മാത്രമല്ല 2020 ഫോണാണ്. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഇച്ചിരി ഡിലേ ഉണ്ട്.
Now it's Gerrard. Now it's Villa. Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
Is never say die leadership, something that's shone through.
പലതും തോന്നുന്നു.
And it's about more than just the critical goals he's scored over the years.
It's about having the strength to keep going no matter what, and the ability to
Friendly.
inspire your
Friendly
teammates to do the same.
ഫ്രണ്ട്ലിയാണ്. വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം, അടുത്ത കളിക്കാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാ ഞാൻ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യും.
Xabi Alonso. Bellingham. Quarter of an hour played. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Eto'o.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Taken back almost at once. It's Eto'o!
Oh, good bye. Good night. Bye. Okay. Good night.
Smooth as it gets.
See you tomorrow.
And have the lead. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one.
There's the shot. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, super. Tries a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Next match finished. ശരി. എന്നാലും നേരത്തെ മാച്ച് വിജയമായിട്ട് അതല്ല ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞത്, നീ ജയിച്ചത് മനപ്പുറം ബാക്കടിച്ചല്ലേ.
He's rising! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Milan very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Crosses it in.
Well played and well cleared.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's quick to snatch it back. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a shade optimistic. And he thumps it clear. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, just a keeper now. Eto'o! And that's a good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Milan have a free kick.
Ferrer. ഫ്രണ്ട് മാച്ച് കളിക്കുക
He's shaping up
ഈ
to
മാച്ച്
have a
കഴിഞ്ഞ് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ
crack
ഞാൻ
here.
ഓരോ മാച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് പുതിയ
This
പുതിയ
he
റൂം
really
ഉണ്ടാക്കും.
fancies, Peter. The second it was awarded, his brain went into overdrive.
കയറുക കളിക്കുക.
Oh, he's hit the bar. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And for the first half,
ഒരു
that's
ദിവസം
the result.
ഒരാൾക്ക് ഒരു കളി.
Well, I don't think
Lorraine.
most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's
നല്ലതല്ലേ?
pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought
I'd
to
like to draw
encourage
your
an even
attention
more
to the
ambitious
screen
approach in
right
this
now for
second
Okay.
half, Peter, with
Good
the
night.
control already established.
Milan are
The
heading into the break
Shakhtar.
very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution in progress.
That gets us going once more. Bellingham. Now it's Raul. Raul gets on his bike and on the move. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Raul. Silvesh finding himself in space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a pretty loose pass. Eto.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Totti. Now it's Raul. Knocks it into space. Milan are 2 up early in the second half. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped
The
it.
attendance
Now
for
it's
this match
Mbappe.
was
And this is Raul.
80,607.
Gerrard. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? He's got a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Mahun Bagan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Mohun Bagan cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Roberto Carlos. Yep, it's a corner.
ഇതാണിങ്ങനെയാണ്
So,
ആ
third corner
സമയം
of the
പോകാത്ത.
game. Totti gets it away. Mohun Bagan have the chance to go the other way. Xabi Alonso running with intent. That is good strength. Shoots! Loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! And a neat finish. Do not write them off. Back they come. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
And yes, it's him again. Oh, what a mistake. He is through here. He's having a shot. It's a goal. And the goal is complete.
നല്ല രസം.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Mohun Bagan have their lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks,
4
and
added
sustain
minutes
some
has been
pressure.
indicated.
Mbappe, and that has left him in a heap. And it's Kimmich. Bellingham. Oh, it's a great ball here. They knocked and knocked, but there is time for no more. Milan can look back at this result with regret.
ഗെയിം ബാക്ക് അടിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. കളി ജയിച്ചിട്ടില്ല. ഡ്രോയും ലോസ്. ഇപ്പൊ തരാം. ഒന്ന് തുറന്നു വരട്ടെ. ഗുഡ് ഗെയിം പ്ലേ ബ്രോ. വടവ. എന്തോരം നേരമാണ് നോക്കി ഇറങ്ങണത്. അടുത്തൊരു മാച്ചും കൂടി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നിർത്താം. അടുത്തൊരു മാച്ചോടുകൂടി നമുക്ക് നോട്ട് മീ. ഒരു മാച്ചും കൂടി കളിക്കാതാ. അയ്യ ഉറക്കം വരണി. പ്ലേസ് കൊടുങ്ങല്ലൂര്, തൃശ്ശൂര്, കൊടുങ്ങല്ലൂർ. അറിയോ? ചാവക്കാടാ. ചാവക്കാട് ഇവിടെ അല്ലേ?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your
FC
commentator, Peter
Black.
Drury, and providing his
Hi,
unique
bro.
brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you,
Hey,
I'm truly
ഇവനെന്താണിത്?
delighted to join you, Peter.
ത്രോ ബോളാ.
Thank you very much for that.
Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one.
Coverda.
We're up and running then.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express up and down the line all the time and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Pele. It's Pele! The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Roberto Carlos!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That'll be a throw.
Yes.
Xavi Alonso. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead.
1K going claim ചെയ്ത ഇല്ലടാ ഞാൻ നോക്കിയിട്ട് പോലുമില്ല. ഞാൻ ഇപ്പം ഇങ്ങനെ ചലഞ്ചുകളൊന്നും നോക്കാറില്ല.
Counter-attacking at its finest, real cut and thrust.
So a breakthrough
മനസ്സിലായോ?
already. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Donnarumma. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's been... Can he finish? And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Always goal side. He's on it. Can he get away?
Donadoni really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Alvarez!
ഇവിടെ ആൾക്കാർ വെറുതെ ഫ്രണ്ടിൽ കൂടി ഓടണം, കാല് വയ്ക്കണില്ലല്ലോ.
He was well placed to deal with that.
Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And he's going to have his
ചുമല കൊടുക്കും, ചുമ. ബ്രോ ഡെയിലി ലൈവ് ഇടാറുണ്ട്? ഡെയിലി ഉണ്ട്. ചാനലെടുത്ത് നോക്കിയേ. ഡെയിലി 4 മണിക്കൂർ, 3.5 മണിക്കൂർ, 3.25 മണിക്കൂർ ഇടുന്നുണ്ട്.
Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails.
ഉറക്കം വരണില്ലേ മീനാക്ഷി? പിന്നെ ഉറക്കം വരാണ്ട് ഞാൻ ജോലിക്കോണ്ട് ഇത്ര നേരം ലൈവ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് ഇനി രാവിലെ എനിക്ക് പണിക്ക് പോണം.
Oh, he's defended very well against those
ഇപ്പം
tricky
വരില്ല. പിന്നെ
Now it's Alvarez.
ഇതാണ് പറയണത്, നിസ്സാര
He's
കളിയാണെന്നാണ്.
being urged to shoot. Rijkaard. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
ദിബാനുഷ്, എന്നാ മോനെ നിനക്ക് ഉറക്കൊന്നുമില്ലേ?
Really did kick on after getting
എന്താണ്ടാ
that first goal.
ആകെ കുറച്ചു നേരം കിട്ടണ
Another one and kill
നന്ദലാല.
possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another
നാളെ
chance soon
പണിക്ക്
enough.
പോണ്ടേ സായി പോണോടെ പോണം.
Milan are heading
പോയി
into the
ഉറങ്ങി.
break very happy with how it's gone
എന്നാ
so far.
അടുത്തത് ഞാൻ കയറിക്കോട്ടെ. കുറെ പേര് കയറാൻ നിൽക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. എന്നാ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ, ഞാൻ പ്രെഡിക്റ്റ് ചെയ്ത പോലെ 2-0 ജയിച്ച് സൗത്ത് ആഫ്രിക്ക. നീ പൊളിയല്ലടാ ബ്ലൂ വെയില്. പ്ലെയർ വേൾഡ് കപ്പ് ഫസ്റ്റ് മാച്ച് മെക്സിക്കോ ജയിച്ചു. ഫസ്റ്റ് ഗോൾ അടിച്ചവൻ ഇനി എപ്പോഴും അറിയപ്പെടും. കഴിഞ്ഞു? ഇല്ലടാ, കല്യാണം ഒന്നും കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടില്ല. കാണാനൊന്നും
So
പറ്റൂല,
right back into the
ഉറങ്ങാൻ
action.
പറ്റൂല. സുഖാണ്.
That pass isn't the best. Neymar. Xavi Alonso. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. And it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. Donatoni. Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Eto'o. Milan are 2 up early in the second half.
The attendance for this
So
match
we've reached
was
the hour mark.
80,113.
Donatoni. And he's forced to go back. Mateus. Well read, nice interception. Cannavaro. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Xavi Alonso. Probing pass. Well timed, excellent interception.
ഒരു റെഡ് കാർഡ് കിട്ടി സൗത്ത് ആഫ്രിക്ക, 2 റെഡ് കാർഡ്. ശോകം കളിയാണ് മെക്സിക്കോ. ബ്രോ പോയി ഉറങ്ങ്, നാളെ പണിക്ക് പോണ്ടേ. പണിക്കോണം.
And here's Neymar. Oh, who couldn't quite catch up to that. Caceres clears without hesitation. And here's Eto'o. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. Eto'o. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking for the run. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
ഗാന്ധിയോ
Substitution in progress.
ബിരിയാണി?
Corner number 2 then.
മന്തി എന്നാണോ? മന്തിയോർ ബിരിയാണി, അൽഫാമോ, ഷവർമ.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Threads one in. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He is dragged. Oh, in! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. The taker has to look for options
സമയത്ത് വന്ന് എന്താണ്
because an
ഇങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ
aerial
ചോദിക്കുന്നത്?
supply doesn't look
ബുദ്ധിയാവൂലേ?
promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage.
There will be
He
1 minute
slid in
added
and that
time.
has raised the temperature on the touchline. And that will be it. Milan are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Rijkaard picking
And a
up the
quick
Man of the
reminder
Match
today,
award,
everybody,
and
to
no
make sure to
surprise
put
there.
any litter in the bins provided.
Your
Thank you
reflections
for your
then, Jim.
cooperation.
ലാസ്റ്റ് മാച്ച് Last match. Bravo. Bali. Abdu X Toby. ഗോൾഡൻ ഗോളും വേഗം കഴിഞ്ഞില്ലട ഗോൾഡൻ ഗോള്.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
സുമു
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis
കമോനെ.
and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So straight into the action. Now it's Cantona. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
പോയി കിടന്നുറങ്ങടോ. നിങ്ങക്ക് വട്ടുണ്ടോ ബ്രോ?
Well,
എന്താണ് അങ്ങനെ
usually
വെച്ചു?
he fancies his chances from here. He's going to need the best of the best.
വട്ടുണ്ടോ?
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
His never say die leadership, something that's shone through in so many crucial moments.
And it's about more than just the critical goals he's scored down the years.
It's about having the strength to keep going no matter what, and the ability to inspire your teammates to do the same.
He's found a way through, and he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Diving header! Saliba can clear it away. Thuram. So it is still 0-0. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice interception, well timed. Chouameni. Ibrahimovic. Rizal is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. That's a good ball out wide. Tries from distance. Now it's Yamal. Cantona. Saliba deals with that comfortably.
Lamine Yamal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set.
Shot at goal!
Goal.
Goal!
Goal.
Milan! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Saliba spots it and intercepts. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. We saw the date. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This further to improve their cause.
നേരെ
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. The time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And for the first half, that is that.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Milan firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. And so the action is resumed. He has found the way through. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That's a foul, no two ways about it.
അടുത്ത്
And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And here's Yamal.
ആ പ്രഡിക്ഷൻ പറയാനായിട്ട്
He
ഞാനിത്
is just caressing the ball. Finds himself unceremoniously floored.
മര്യാദക്ക് ടീമും കൂടി ഞാൻ നോക്കിയിട്ടില്ല, കളിയും കാണുന്നില്ല, ഒരു കളി കണ്ടിട്ടില്ല.
Platini with the short one. Messi clears without hesitation. Distributed tidily. Yamal. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Milan in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Now it's Cantona. Threads one in. Cannavaro. Saliba.
The attendance for this
Chouameni.
match was
This is a promising build-up.
80,314.
Strokes it back. Well, that looks a decent ball. Platini is onto this. Muscular approach does pay off here. Messi. Davids. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rijkaard.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Platini. Chance here to counter. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal! Oh, the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chouameni. Just about up to 75 minutes. It's Roberto Carlos. Rizal. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Yamal. He is through here. Milan can breathe again. Just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Rizal makes a dash for it. Shot, surely! Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Rizal is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
പല ഞാൻ പറയുന്ന ഡ്രോ ആവുന്നു രണ്ടുപേരും.
Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Platini.
ജിനാസ്
Just off target.
പജിനാസ് ഹായ് ബ്രോ.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cannavaro. Saliba. So that's it. It is
റൂസ്
all over.
കോപ്പി ഹായ്. എവിടെയുണ്ട് ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇത് കറക്റ്റ് അണ്ണൻ എനിക്ക് എന്ത് തരും?
Absolute togetherness and the job is done.
ഞാൻ തരാം. റൂമുണ്ടോ ഇല്ലടാ, നിർത്തി 1v1 ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി. 4 മണിക്കൂറായി.
I think we just saw a team
വയ്യ.
winning by playing to their strengths.
ഓട്ടെ,
There was a
നാളെ
clear
കളിക്കാം.
picture of what
നാളെ
they
എല്ലാവരും
set out
നേരത്തെ
to do,
വായോ.
and the
10:45
players were
വായോ.
determined to deliver,
പോരാ,
and they did.
ഇപ്പൊ നിർത്താണ്. വയ്യ. വയ്യാണ്ടായിരിക്കുകയാണ് നമുക്ക്. 3 മണിയായി.
So from us both, a very good evening.
മുഹമ്മദ് ഷഹാം, വിജി, നന്ദൻ, നഭൻ. ഒരു മാച്ച് കൂടി ബ്രോ. എടാ ഉറങ്ങലാന്ന് ന്യൂസ്. ഉറങ്ങാൻ പോണ്. നബൻ നബൻ. വയ്യടാ, കണ്ണ് തുറക്കാൻ പറ്റണില്ല. ഇങ്ങനെ ഇരിക്കുമ്പോ ഞാൻ ഉറങ്ങി പോണ അത്രയ്ക്ക് വയ്യ. അതാണ്. നാളെ കളിക്കാം. നാളെ കളിക്കാടാ. ഒട്ടും പറ്റാത്തോണ്ട് നല്ല ക്ഷീണമുണ്ട്. നാളെ മുട്ട. ഓക്കെ, എല്ലാവർക്കും ബൈ. കഞ്ചാവ് അടിച്ച മാതിരി ഉണ്ട്. ഉറങ്ങാണ്ടത്. കഞ്ചാവൊന്നും ഞാൻ അടിക്കാറില്ലടാ. ഒരു ദുശീലങ്ങളും ഇല്ല. നല്ലവനായ ഉണ്ണിയാണ് ഞാൻ. അതെ ബ്രോ, സത്യം. ഒരു ദുശീലങ്ങളില്ല. കള്ളുടിക്കൂല, മദ്യപാനമില്ല, സിഗരറ്റ് വലി, അങ്ങനത്തെ പരിപാടികളൊന്നുമില്ല, പൊടി ഐറ്റംസ് ഒന്നുമില്ല. ഒറ്റ ദുശീലങ്ങളും ഇല്ല. കാലത്ത് എണീക്കുക, ജോലിക്ക് പോവാ, വരാ, ഇപ്പം ഇത് ചെയ്യുക, കിടന്നുറങ്ങുക, അത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ. ഇല്ല, പണ്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല, ഇപ്പോഴും ഇല്ല, ഇനി ഉണ്ടാവുകയുമില്ല. പെർഫെക്റ്റ് അല്ല ഞാൻ. എവിടെയും എനിക്ക് ഈ അഭിമാനത്തോടെ പറയാം, ഞാൻ പെർഫെക്റ്റ്. നൈസ്, അങ്ങനെ തന്നെ വേണം ബ്രോ. ബാഡ് ഹാബിറ്റ്. അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ എപ്പോഴും നശിച്ചു പോയാനടാ. ഡെയിലി എനിക്ക് വന്നിരുന്ന് ഇങ്ങനെ ഇരിക്കാൻ പറ്റുമോ? ഇരിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ. ഓക്കെ, ഗുഡ് നൈറ്റ് എല്ലാവരും, ഗുഡ് നൈറ്റ്. നാളെ കാണാൻ. ഇന്നത്തെ കോട്ട കഴിഞ്ഞു. ഓക്കെ, എല്ലാവരും വേൾഡ് കപ്പ് ഒക്കെ കാണാം, എൻജോയ് ചെയ്യുക, ഫണ്ണായിട്ട് എടുക്കുക. നമ്മുടെ സ്ട്രീം എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുക, സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുക, സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക. അപ്പോൾ ബാക്കി നാളെ, അടുത്ത പോരാട്ടം നാളെ. ബൈ.